Today we are going to play a game. Yes, we are going to play a game, and this game is going to help you with your cloud knowledge. Are you surprised? Yes, I was as well. So let's start.
Welcome to AWS Cloud Quest Cloud Practitioner, the newest way to build your AWS skills. Cloud Quest is an open-world role-playing game that teaches you how to build real AWS solutions using cloud concepts and exercises. As a cloud practitioner, you'll venture on a journey to help the citizens in town transform their city by using cloud solutions. You can take your technical training to the next level by turning business problems into technical solutions through puzzles, simulations, and hands-on labs. As a foundational building block for skill building and career development, Cloud Quest gives you control of your learning journey at your own pace. With tons of customizations, unique assignments, and game modes, Cloud Quest is a continuous learning experience. You can earn rewards to unlock various character styles, pet companions, city themes, and vehicles. Dive into the world of AWS and embark on the quest.
So AWS Cloud Quest is one of the only role-playing games that can help you build practical AWS cloud skills. And yes, you can choose your own role, what you want to play with. Like you could be a cloud practitioner, you could be a serverless developer, you could be a solutions architect, you could also be a machine learning specialist or even a security specialist. Yes, and you can learn and you can apply those cloud skills to help the people in your virtual city in this game by creating an awesome infrastructure. So once you finish all your assignments in your role, you can showcase your achievement and you will get a digital badge. That's a very good thing. And this game is for everyone, even if you're starting your cloud journey right now, or if you have your specialized skills, then also you can play this game. And AWS Cloud Quest will help you learn in a very interactive and engaging way. So let's start off the game. So this is basically the website that you have. I'll share the link. That is basically your aws.com/training/digital/AWS Cloud Quest. Here you can come and you can see the website and you can read more about this. But for now, what we need to do is we need to go back. And in order to play this game, you need to go to this site, cloudquest.skillbuilder.aws. So I'll share this link with you. Once you log into this, you have to sign in with your Amazon account and you will continue to your training site. And there you can basically start off with this. So if I want to just show you once again on how you actually can reach here, so you can just click on try cloud practitioner for free and it'll redirect you to the explore skillbuilder.aws site. Here you have to do a free enroll. So once you click on free enroll, you have to sign in to AWS Skill Builder. So this will ask you for your Amazon credentials, username and password that you can enter. So if you click on this one, it'll ask you login with Amazon or AWS partner or a organizational SSO or Amazon employee. So, and here we have login with Amazon. So you can just click on this. It'll ask you for your Amazon user ID password. So here it'll ask you about your Amazon email ID or mobile phone and the password. You can log into this. So once you log into this, you will reach to this place where exactly you can start the game. So this is quite interesting, isn't it? So now let's start the game. So you can just click on start game.
Welcome to the city.
Okay, welcome to the city. That's a good thing. So click on next.
We are happy you decided to join our team.
Okay, thank you. I'm also happy to join your team.
As a
Click
new
on
member
next.
of our IT staff, you will solve city problems by building solutions using AWS.
Okay. So this is the first time I'm playing this game, so I might not be perfect in this one, but you can be. So please do try this game. So click on next.
Practitioner job role has been selected for you.
Okay. So let's click on
Report to
next.
the city to begin. A
Next
day will
again.
help you get started.
Okay. Hi, AD. A day. Sorry. Hi, a day. Oh, this is a very good interactive game here. Welcome to the Cloud Practitioner role. Click on next. You will be introduced to AWS services and you will build a basic AWS solution. Each solution you build will solve a business problem in the city. Click the map points to explore and then click start. Okay, so this is basically your city. So welcome to the city. You have been assigned the role of Cloud Practitioner role. Okay. So Cloud Practitioner will build basic cloud solutions using AWS services. You will learn about AWS cloud concepts, common use cases, billing and pricing model, security concepts, and business impact. So let's click on this. Okay, so there's info and assignment. Okay, So these are basically the assignments that we have: Cloud Computing Essentials, Cloud First Steps. Let's see what happens. Let's start. So you can create your own style or unique avatar. So let's see what happens. I'll just go with the same thing because I don't want to waste time on call me Sam and create the badge. So this is Sam, this is me. Guys, this is me actually. So don't laugh for now. Let's start learning. Okay, name already in use. Oh, start learning now. Oh, wow. So this is me. So this smartphone icon is your new XR device. Next, it contains assignment from citizens that need your help. Your first assignment has arrived. Wait, watch out. Oh, wow, 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 wow. This is a gorilla. And he is rolling over the city. तो हमें क्या करना है? Strange. Mrs. Gorilla usually wears a hat. Anyways, click to open your XR device, then click route and go. Okay, chalo. Let's go there. Let's talk to this person. कौन है भाई ये? Okay, let's see what his problem is. Hello and welcome to the city. It's a pleasure to meet you. Return to the city. Okay. Rewards. Plus 100 gems, 3 customization items, 10 plus AWS S3. Okay. So it's nice to meet you too. I'm happy to join the team. So how can I help you? Our data center powers most of the technical infrastructure here in the city, but it takes months to procure and configure resources. Okay. That is a pretty common problem when provisioning your own infrastructure. Can you give me more specific examples? Sure. Right now, everyone on the island goes to the customer portal to view the current wave size projection at the beach each day. Surfers check this web page for big waves, and families want to know when the waves are lower for safety reasons. Okay. Currently, we have some challenges keeping the servers that deliver the wave size projections up and running. Have you considered using AWS Cloud Infrastructure? Oh, interesting. I have heard a lot about the cloud, but I'm not sure I understand the entire concept. So cloud computing on AWS provides access to technology services such as compute, power, storage, and databases. Resources are available on demand and you pay only for what you use. You can choose from hundreds of AWS services to help build your solution. Oh, that's a good thing. Then he says, the cloud sounds promising, but how it can improve my agility? How many days does it take to bring a server online? Okay, so with AWS, you can deploy resources such as servers in minutes and at a fraction of the cost of the traditional resources. So with this type of flexibility, you can transform your operation. Okay, that's good. Well, if it is that fast, I'd like to know how to get a server running quickly to bring our wave size web page back online. And we also want the website to be more resilient to hardware failures. Yes, of course. Okay, does your web page include any script that must run on the web server? These are known as server-side scripts. If your site doesn't run server-side scripts, it is a static website. So he's trying to explain the differences between what a server-side script is, and if it does not have server-side scripts, then it's basically a static website. Okay, let me check my notes from IT. Yes, it says here the website is static. Does that help? Yes, because you can run a static website, we can migrate your web page to an Amazon S3 bucket, and we can use the static website hosting feature, and this move to Amazon S3 will give you backup and running quickly and make your site more resistant to failures. So yes, that's a good thing. And we can start by creating a new S3 bucket to hold your web page content. Yes, so for a static website, mostly I have already shown you how you can create a static website by enabling a static website feature on your Amazon S3 bucket. So that is what he's trying to tell us here. And so the next question that he has is, don't we need to run a web server to publish the web page? So using Amazon S3, you can store any type or amount of data and retrieve it from anywhere. After we upload your data into the S3 bucket, we can enable the static website hosting feature on the bucket. So that's a very good thing. So because Amazon S3 is a fully featured or fully managed service, you don't need to deploy or manage any servers. S3 buckets are automatically replicated across multiple AWS data centers for high resiliency. So that's a wonderful feature for Amazon S3. Also, any website hosted in an S3 bucket can automatically scale to handle thousands of concurrent requests. Nice. I like to see this solution in action. Okay then. So can you start now? Residents are avoiding the beach because the wave size web page is down. So let's accept this. Let's go to the Solution Center. So welcome to the Solution Center. It is my pleasure to guide you through the solution building process. Click on Next. Solution Center steps. 1. Learn. 2. Plan. 3. Practice. 4. DIY. DIY is basically do it yourself. So now, what do we have? So this is the Learn section. Here you can interact with the diagram of the solution you will build. Next, these navigation button cycles through the solution diagram to explain how it works. This is step 1. Click the arrow on the right to move to the next step. To store the data in AWS S3 or Amazon S3, you work with resources known as buckets and objects. Yes, a bucket is a container for objects. An object is any type of file and any metadata that describes the file. So this solution uses an Amazon S3 bucket to host a static website. In Amazon S3, the static website can sustain any conceivable level of traffic at a very modest cost without the need to set up, monitor, scale, or manage any web server. So that's a very good thing because Amazon S3 helps us store our files and we can retrieve them anytime that we want. And the load that you have can be significantly higher than any other thing that you can get on AWS. Let's move on to the next one. Great, you have reached the last step in the solution walkthrough. Next, you can watch the video about the AWS services within the solution. So click the video concept icon to view the video list. So here we can watch the video, choose a video from the left menu to learn about AWS concept. Okay, so now that we have learned how things work with AWS S3 or Amazon S3, we can move forward to the plan phase. So this is the plan section. It details the building activities that are required for the solution. Here you will review the tasks you must complete in the practice and DIY section. Click on Next. So this eye-shaped icon is a toggle that details the practice goals and highlights the portion of the solution that is built using guided steps. So now that your plan is set, let's go to the practice section. Let's practice. So what we have done, these are the island residents. They are actually visiting the portal, that is basically our island website portal. So they make a GET request from the Amazon S3 bucket. So this is the URL that you have, https bucketname.s3 website regionname.amazon.aws.com. And this is the file, that is waves.html. And if this policy is attached, that is s3.getObject, and effect is allow, then the root object actually sends back the details to the web portal, and from there the wave info is being presented to the island residents. So this is the practice section. Here you will build the first part of the solution using AWS account that has been prepared for you. Okay, that's a very good thing. Click on Next. So here we have to start off with clicking on Start Lab. So let's start this. Let's start our lab. Excellent. Preparing your AWS environment can take several minutes. So let's continue to explore the practice and DIY sections for the solution of the Solution Center. So now let's move on to the DIY steps. Okay, this is the DIY section. It details what you must do to complete the remaining portion of the solution. Click on Next. The left panel describes your DIY task and how your solution is validated. Okay, so rename the index.html to wave.html. So after completing your DIY activity, validate your solution by inputting the correct criteria. Type or paste the name of the Amazon S3 bucket you created into the field, then click on validate. A servers will test the static website within your bucket. If validation is successful, you will receive a success message signaling that your solution is complete. So let's check on your AWS account in the practice section. Let's practice. Okay. So when your AWS account is ready, open AWS console will appear. Clicking open AWS console will open the console in a new browser tab on your device. So now you can just click on AWS console, open AWS console. It'll open the console for you. There's the lab environment, and this has been specifically created for you. So we don't have to do anything here. We need to follow the instructions. So go back. So this is what we need to do. So in this lab, you will create an Amazon S3 bucket, enable static website hosting, secure an Amazon S3 bucket using a bucket policy. So click on Next. So this is the step 2. So there are lab files that you need to download. I have already downloaded it. If you can click on this lab files, you will have this icon. So if you just click on this, it will actually download the file for you. So once you've downloaded the file, you can save it in a secure location. So this is where I have already stored it. So what is the next step? Let's go to the next step. So here, this is the files. These are the files. So now what we have to do is we need to just go to S3 console. So type here S3. You will reach here. You just click on S3 here. So already there is a bucket, but we'll not be using it. We'll be creating a new one. So click on next. So you have the create bucket icon here. You can just click on this and you have to provide a name. So here you can just provide a new unique name. So we'll do lab gaming demo. This is my bucket name. So lab gaming demo 1. And you can use any of the regions, I think, because US East 1 they have chosen, so it's fine. We'll just keep it as it is. Now we'll just go to the next step, that is the object ownership. We'll enable ACLs. So let's enable ACLs. So object in this bucket can be owned by other AWS accounts. Access to this bucket and its object can be specified using ACL. So we are just providing permissions. And you have to choose object writer. So the object writer remains the object owner. So you have to give the control only to the object writer or the owner to basically write into this particular bucket. Now the next step is we need to uncheck this. So blocking all public access, we should not do that. And now we need to acknowledge that the current setting might result in the bucket and the objects within become public. Because even if you don't do this, what will happen is it will not be able to showcase the website. So you have to make it public. So now we have enabled this one. So the next step basically is to secure our bucket. So we'll automatically encrypt new objects stored in this bucket. So enable this server-side encryption and choose SSE S3. This is the Amazon S3 managed keys. Next, click on create bucket. Okay, so congratulations, you have created your bucket. So this is the first step that we have completed. Now next step what we need to do is, okay, let's click on view details and then we need to upload the files. So we had already downloaded that folder, that lab folder, lab files folder, and I have extracted it. So you can just click on upload and you have this button here called add files. Click on this and Control A, or you can select everything and just click on open. But what exactly they are saying is to choose only these 4 files. So we'll remove this. So okay, these are the 4 files that we need. Upload this. Okay, so it is currently uploading. So you can see the status has succeeded. Now let's close this. So these are all your 4 files. So the next step obviously is to rename this index.html to waves.html. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to click on this index.html, go to actions, rename object and change the name to waves. Okay, so now just click on save changes. So now your index.html has changed to waves.html. What is the next step? The next step is basically to go to properties and you can host a static website using Amazon S3 by configuring a bucket for static website hosting. Okay, so for this what you need to do is go to properties, go below, you can see a static website hosting option. Currently it is disabled. That's what it is trying to tell us. So here you need to enable this. So click on edit, enable this, choose a hosting type, that is basically your host static website. You have to choose this, and here the index.html is basically our waves.html. That's it. I don't think that anything else he has done here. So now save changes. After that what we need to do, we need to go to permissions, and here by default all AWS S3 resources are private. The resource owner can optionally grant access permission to others by writing an access policy. So that's what we are going to do. Go to this permissions. So click on edit the bucket policy here, and what we need to write, we need to write this statement. Okay, copy this bucket ARN, then click on next. So in this file that we downloaded, the zip file, there is a policy.txt. You can just open it. So here what they're trying to tell us is, so this is the ID for the policy, static website policy. You can write any string that you want here. The statement ID is s3 get object allow, action is s3 get object, effect is allow, it means that it is allowing it, and the resource that it is allowing it to is basically your bucket ARN. So make sure that you specify the bucket ARN /star so that it applies to all the objects within this. So once you've done this change, so this is the only change that we have made, and just let us copy this. And what we need to do is we need to just paste it here. Go back here, just paste it. Okay, so this is very simple. So we have done this, no warnings, nothing, just save the change. So this is the bucket policy that we have applied here. What is the next step? So we have to go to properties again, and we need to, okay, now we have to go to properties, go to static website hosting, and here the website endpoint is ready for us. http lab gaming demo 1.s3 website us east 1. So this is basically our endpoint. So what it is trying to review the settings to verify that bucket hosting is listed under hosting type. Click the icon to copy your bucket website endpoint and go to the next step. So let's copy this, let's paste it here. Wow, so you can see we have beach wave conditions. So we have now hosted a public website. There's the static website, beach wave conditions, hour of the day, and the length of the waves. It has been mentioned here. So this is a very good thing. So let's go back to the last step. Congratulations, you have completed the practice session. Go to the DIY section to complete the solution. Okay, so now we have done this exercise. Just click on DIY and validation form. Paste or type the validation credential below. Enter the bucket name. So our bucket name is basically lab gaming demo 1. Copy this and paste it here. Now let's click on validate. Wow, awesome, isn't it? You did it. You created a static website with an Amazon S3 bucket and renamed the index file to waves.html. Now return to the city and give your customer the good news. Okay, so you did it. You now can click to leave the solution center, then go speak to your Mayor Jack again to collect your reward. So let's click on exit. Click on the icon over Mayor Jack to deliver your assignment. Okay, that's a good thing. Let's click on that. So now the mayor is happy. He is telling that thanks for providing a quick and effective solution. You're welcome. It looks like the beach crowd is returning. Yes, the beach is back, and I'm thinking of adding a lighthouse to the pier. Help me choose the style. Okay, let's do that. कौन सा वाला अच्छा लग रहा है? Which one is good? I think we need more seats for the people. So I would say this one. This one looks better. Correct. Wow. Many congratulations, guys. You have done it. Slow claps for everyone. Okay, congratulations. Cloud Computing Essentials delivered. So now I have got gems plus 100 gems. So customization points that we have are 8. And the reputation point is plus 10. Amazon S3. How would you rate Cloud Computing Essentials? Yeah, I'll rate it 5. Now let's close this. Your player level increased to 2. Let's close this. You have reached a new builder level. Okay, your builder level increased to 2. And you unlocked drone capture. Zap blue drones to get AWS service cards. Use service cards to complete architecture challenges. Let's click on this. Oh, wow. Oh, ये भी मस्त है यार. This is just like a first person shooter. This is also very good. एक ड्रोन को मार सकते हैं क्या? Yes. Setting up the quiz. Please wait. Okay, a developer would like to set up a simple cloud quest. Okay, which action should the developer take? Create a Amazon S3, enable the static website hosting. Answer. Yes. We have got this. Come on. Okay, this is good. So I hope you will also play this. And I feel this game is going to be very good for learning, for beginners, and for everyone who wants to try something new. It's always not great to read books or read documentations, but it is fun to actually play some games, isn't it? So I hope you will also play this, and you will get through all the journeys that you have and the assignments that you have, and you will also earn the badges. And please, if you do that, then please do comment on this video on how did you like this game and did you get your badges or not. And I'll also be playing this more so that I can earn my badges, and I'll post videos on this one. So if you did like this video, then give it a big thumbs up, and please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps the channel. And please share with your friends if they don't know about this, that this video can also help them understand how they can also play this game and learn more about cloud. So it's a very good thing that AWS has done this for beginners, for users who generally don't intend to learn things directly using videos or even documentations or books. So that's a very good thing for them. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll make sure that I meet you in the next one with another interesting video on this channel. So until next time, it's Pythoholic signing off.